Questioner. It seems that we must suffer so that we learn to overcome pain. Maharaj. Pain has to be endured. There is no such thing as overcoming the pain, and no training is needed. Training for the future, developing attitude is a sign of fear. Questioner. Once I know how to face pain, I am free of it, not afraid of it, and therefore happy. This is what happens to a prisoner. He accepts his punishment as just and proper and is at peace with the prison authorities and the state. All religions do nothing else but preach acceptance and surrender. We are being encouraged to plead guilty, to feel responsible for all the evils in the world, and point at ourselves as their only cause. My problem is I cannot see much difference between brainwashing and sadhana, except that in the case of sadhana, one is not physically constrained. The element of compulsive suggestion is present in both. Maharaj, as you have said, the similarities are superficial. You need not harp on them. Questioner. Sir, the similarities are not superficial. Man is a complex being and can be at the same time the accuser and the accused, the judge, the warden, and the executioner. There is not much that is voluntary in a voluntary sadhana. One is moved by forces beyond one's ken and control. I can change my mental metabolism as little as the physical, except by painful and protracted efforts, which is yoga. All I'm asking is, does Maharaj agree with me that yoga implies violence? Maharaj, I agree that yoga as presented by you means violence, and I never advocate any form of violence. My path is totally non-violent. I mean exactly what I say, non-violent. Find out for yourself what it is. I merely say it is non-violent. Questioner. I'm not using words. When a guru asks me to meditate 16 hours a day for the rest of my life, I cannot do it without extreme violence to myself. Is such a guru right or wrong? Maharaj, none compels you to meditate 16 hours a day unless you feel like doing so. It is only a way of telling you, remain with yourself. Don't get lost among others. The teacher will wait, but the mind is impatient. It is not the teacher, it is the mind that is violent and also afraid of its own violence. What is of the mind is relative. It is a mistake to make it into an absolute. Questioner. If I remain passive, nothing will change. If I am active, I must be violent. What is it I can do which is neither sterile nor violent? Maharaj. Of course, there is a way which is neither violent nor sterile, and yet supremely effective. Just look at yourself as you are. See yourself as you are. Accept yourself as you are and go ever deeper into what you are. Violence and non-violence describe your attitude to others. The self in relation to itself is neither violent nor non-violent. It is either aware or unaware of itself. If it knows itself, all it does will be right. If it does not, all it does will be wrong. Questioner. What do you mean by saying I know myself as I am? Maharaj. Before the mind I am is not a tough thought in the mind. The mind happens to me, I do not happen to the mind. And since time and space are in the mind, I am beyond time and space, eternal and omnipresent. Questioner. Are you serious? Do you really mean that you exist everywhere and at all times? Maharaj. Yes, I do. To me, it is obvious as freedom of movement is to you. Imagine a tree asking a monkey, do you seriously mean that you can move from place to place? And the monkey saying, yes, I do.